Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. We're looking at the week of October 23rd to October 30th. Of course, these are timeless, so if you ever are drawn to any of these by spirit, of course, they have messages here for you, so I trust the gut and actually watch the video. So this week, wow, we've got the Scorpio new moon partial solar eclipse on October 25th. Now, the new moon is going to be at its newest at 4:48 a.m. Mountain Time, and that solar eclipse starts at 5:01 a.m. Mountain Time. Now, you want to check the internet and see where the shadow is going to be seen on there. I don't think we're going to see it in the United States. I think it's more over like Europe and up into the north and south of that area there. But check out the internet. You might be able to see it. Take all the precautions when looking at the sun, of course. So this partial solar eclipses, what does that do to our week? Well, solar eclipses have like these trajectory shifts in our life. Usually there's like big news that comes or radical change, just, surprises. It's eclipses. It's out of the ordinary type of things that happen. And we want to look at the energy of the moon that it actually happens, because what's happening is the moon is moving in front of the sun, between the sun and the earth, and that's why there's a shadow and why it eclipses depending on where you're at looking at it in the world. So, of course, this energy of this new moon is in Scorpio. And talk about moons normally have emotional energy around it, but Scorpio brings in a lot of extreme emotional energy. So be aware of that as we're going into it. Whatever we focus on is what grows during that period. So use the energy in which way you would like to feel, because it'll be amplified whatever you're focusing on. The Scorpio energy also, it's usually a 8th house energy, which is about other people's money, intimacy, and partnerships and sensuality, power. Also, it's kind of like the psychological type of focus, looking at how the psyche works and different things like that, and really a lot of energy around mysteries. So I'm going to put up a little quick screen here that's going to show you just a short little small summary of the kind of themes that you can look at for Scorpio, because what does a new moon bring us? 10 wishes. So if you focus on the energies and themes of the actual moon sign that it's happening in, it amplifies and makes it even more of an amazing energy and helps with the, manifestation of those wishes. Also, if you do it within the first 8 hours after the new moon hits its newest, which was that 4:48 a.m. Mountain Time, even more powerful. So it's a great way to take advantage of those. You can make any wishes you want during this new moon, but if you focus on the themes, then that helps. So here is that screen. All right, and then, in addition to all of that, on October 30th, Mars moves into its full retrograde. We've already been feeling the pre-shadow of it, so we've already been having this reflective type of energy on how we deal with masculine energy, fathers, men, those in authority. Of course, Mars was the god of war, so we also have this awareness around our aggression or our aggressive thoughts, our beliefs, our memories in our lives. So for this video, for this reading by each individual zodiac sign, I am going to be looking into what are we ready to look at regarding masculine energy in our lives? What's for our highest experience to know or reflect upon regarding those subjects? Now, before we jump into your reading, I did want to make sure you're aware, and I'll have this video linked down in the description box and also at the end of the video. I made an announcement that every week I'm going to be having a drawing to give away one 30-minute free personal recorded reading. And all you have to do on these weekly updates is comment down below. And if you like make a bunch of comments on this one video, then, that counts as one entry. But if you comment on any of the other 12 of the videos by sign, then each one of those counts as an entry into the drawing. So you can check out your sun sign, of course, your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, whatever planet resonates with you during this period, maybe even your Mars sign. And of course, whatever you're drawn to. Just make sure to watch the video, comment, and at the end of the week, I will close down. You'll have like a full week to be able to actually comment and watch the videos. And then the following Saturday, I do close it down with a little comment on the video saying the drawing is closed. And then I'll pull a name and I'll announce the winner on that following Sunday. So I'm excited for all of that. And hopefully you guys are too. And I am going to jump in to your reading for this week for your sign right now. All right, Leos, this is your weekly energy update, and we are going to start off by pulling some cards here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if you are interested in any of these that catch your eye, you know where you can pick those up. All right, so we are going to use these just to see where the Creator and Spirit would like you to reflect on or feel it's in your best interest to reflect on that divine masculine energy. So one more time. All right. So for all our Leos, what would you like them to know? All right off the bat, here we go. And you have the why. Why? Card number 31. Beautiful card there. Yeah, card 31. Let's put that down here. And let's see what energies revolve around this card. All right. So it's motives driving your intentions, the power of knowing the why. So there is great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking your question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience, and when you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. These also have relationship and prosperity messages. The relationship message says, we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you're being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? You can put whatever emphasis on that, like, oh, why? Why? But be gentle and loving with that question. And then the prosperity message for this says, knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself some probing questions. Are you driven by a desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact the greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided by a sense of purpose or by a need to make money, acquire things, save for the future, or all of these? No motive is bad or good, but having agendas hidden from yourself will lead to disappointment and possibly failure. Be clear about why you want the things you do. If the motives are true, accept them. If they're not, change them so you can step into your extraordinary life. Wow. Definitely love this energy, knowing your why. In fact, I have a little postcard that I have by my computer that says why with a question mark. And, I have my why on there so that every day I come back time and time again of why I am doing what I'm doing. We can get distracted and pulled off into a bunch of stuff, but I call it kind of like your North Star. It's what drives you. And whenever you have a question on what you want to do in your life and how and when and all that kind of stuff, you use that to get you back on course. Because if there's a lot of activity that has nothing to do with your why, you're like, I don't have to invest energy in that. And sometimes urgent things aren't important. They're not, they don't fall in line with our why, and we can let the urgent come and go without investing energy in it. So I really like this. Good reflection on it for how you invest your divine masculine energy. It's like the magician card where you hold the magic wand and whatever you wherever you point your wand is where the force goes in your life. It's what the focus goes. It's where the energy expands. And so when you know your why, you can use that focus to focus on that and not be wasting energy on things that aren't supporting where you want to head and what you want to do. So definitely love that. We're also going to pull an archetype card here and just see what else Spirit would like you to know around this why. Why? Beautiful. Okay, so what else for our mighty roaring Leos? What would you like them to know, please? Okay, they do want that one. All right. Yep. Stop. I love these. There's like maybe 7 of these in this entire huge stack. But I left them in there because Spirit was like, yeah, this is the stop sign. This is just say, all right, this is a time for a pause, step back, and really understand what your why is. Because if you are not absolutely sure and you don't have it like on that note card where you're watching it, focusing on it every day, you have a lot of energy that's seeping out of your life. And if you're wondering, like, why am I not moving, in my life? It's because your energy is expanded in all these different directions. Really zero and point in what your why is, not the whys that everyone else has told you. These are what your whys should be and supposed to be, need to be, and have to be, and blah, 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 all those opinions. This is about finding your why, and you're focusing on it. So it's a time to stop, take a step back, really define that for you, and clear off a lot of the other stuff, and then watch as it just unfolds and it just moves forward. So we're also going to use the Tarot of the Divine, get some more clarity on this why, this beautiful adventure. You're going to see just energy return back to you, and you're going to be like, whoa, and then it's almost like you're spinning out because you suddenly have all the juice, going on your back tires, and you're really going to see things take off, especially all your Leo fire energy. All right. Okay, they do want this one and this one, not that one though. I went to these two. Okay. What else, please? Okay. And those two. All right. So let's get these all scooched in here. This one will be for the top up here at the end. So you've got your 6 cards here, and we will start with this one down here. And you have the King of Cups. Absolutely perfect. So cups are your emotions, and the king is really about balancing heart and mind. And it is about having a beautiful control over your emotions, because he rules over all of the water element. But I do love that it's balancing the heart and mind, because we could be so much in our mind about the supposed to be's and shoulds and all that, that we forget the passion that is truly in our heart. So I love this King of Cups coming in with what we were talking about, really get into your passion, really get into what you are wanting in your life, because that is what this pause is for, is getting into your heart, connecting inner and upper to your higher self, and just really understand how is it that you uniquely want to share the love within you with the world. Find out your why, and this is going to help you. And then you have the Hanged Man, which is wonderful. Again, seeing things from a higher perspective. There also is this, wonderful pause that comes with that, because they hang themselves upside down from the tree, and you can see how she's reflecting here. Maybe if you can see it like this, she's upside down, but see how she's peacefully reflecting, and the heart symbol she's making with her hands. And so this is definitely reiteration that it's time to kind of just pull back, hang upside down, see things from a higher perspective, and then movement will automatically happen. You won't even have to initiate it. Yeah, the Page of Cups here too. So you have both the King and the Page of Cups. So they hold the chalice, the Holy Grail. And, again, this is all about connecting to this higher love that you find within and upward. Because the outside world, conditional, unstable love. When you look in your heart and upward and connect to the higher realms in your higher self, you find this beautiful, beautiful, eternal, unconditional love. No conditions, nothing you can do to lose it. And it becomes this foundation that fills you up, and you become the chalice. So rather than feeling like you're drained, like you're always giving your life essence away to everyone else, you get to become a cup without any pipelines coming into you. The love comes down from the heavens, fills you up, and then everyone else gets this overflow. And so when you find your why, you focus on it, and everyone else gets the overflow that comes out of your life. But when you are living a dream that's not yours, you're exhausted, you're tired, you're feeling empty and drained all the time, because you're not having the passion fill into you, and you're just, the levels of your energy keep dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. So I love this pausing and stopping and reflecting time, because it's going to be a life changer for you. Yeah. Because here you go. King of Wands. Here's all that energy I was talking about. The wands are your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. It's also the highest spiritual energy, which should be your higher self in the higher realms. So they are definitely saying to connect to this higher place. I mean, you've got 1 major arcana and 3 royalties here. And they're all, these 2 are masculine, divine masculine energies coming in. So it's really, the King of Wands here has this Ace of Wands, which is like the magician. You're taking your energy and you're guiding it in the direction that you want to head to. Yeah, 7 of Cups. So here you are trying to figure out what it is. What is your wish? What is your dream? You might have just been so driven to live these dreams that you were given by other people that maybe you haven't really made choices in your life that are yours. You've only just reinforced and policed all these rules and all these supposed to's that were given to you. But now you're going to be like a kid in a candy store. You go into your heart and go, what would you want to do with all this energy? What do you want to do? Where do you want to focus it? What is your why? And you get to discover that. And it's an amazing thing. When it happens for the first time, I think mine was in my early 20s when I had my first, I had several over the years, but that was the first one where I had my identity, maybe my identity crises, but it was my identity revealing. because I didn't know. I always did what everyone else wanted to do, movies, eating, whatever. And I actually had to experiment. I had no idea what kind of movie I liked because I always just went along with what everyone else wanted. I was afraid to be judged or rejected for my choices. So I kept it and go, well, whatever you guys want to do. So I started going to movies by myself because I would go and I'd be like, oh, no, I don't like that kind of movie. And then I went to one, I'm like, oh, okay, I do like this kind of movie. And I kind of had to discover what I wanted, what was my, why and throughout life. So I love this adventure for you because it is very exciting. It is scary at first, I know. It's like you clear off the entire table of your identity and you start putting back things that are you, that you're choosing to be, not everything else. And when you clear off that table, that's the scary part. It feels empty and you feel like you're wandering and aimless, but you immediately start putting things in you. Create your identity and your why and put it on there. So love it. And then you have the Four of Cups. Yeah. So the Four of Cups is this very stabilized emotional energy. And the Three Cups that you were looking at in the outside world, those are those things that have not been fulfilling, relationships, situations, things, our bodies, bank accounts, all of that. You have found that it's not your why, and that's why it feels empty. But that fourth cup that comes in is this chalice, this holy grail. So you definitely, the stabilization that comes into your life is this love that you connect and you find within your heart, within and up, in and up. So perfect. Then your final card is the Star card, the Hope card. Look, the wish fulfillment card. And there's your North Star. How perfect. You are looking and you have your why and you use that star to guide you through your life going forward. And it's amazing, wonderful experience. What a perfect card to end with the North Star, with you being able to know what direction, where you want to invest your energy and where you don't. So a time to pause to discover that. And if you already know it, then it's time to just do a double check on where you're investing your energy, and is it all focused on your North Star or has some been leaking? And it's a great time to bring it all together and have more movement forward towards your dream. So absolutely love this for you, Leos. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get a notification as soon as they're available immediately, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you also get access to the notification bell. And in there is an option for all. And if you select that, then you'll be notified, one, of any new videos that come out on my channel, but two, also when I go live to provide live free readings on YouTube. I know I've been going live every single day to provide free readings, and even twice a day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will put all the times that I do that right now down in the description box of this video, so you can stop by and say hello and check it out if you feel so inclined. I would love to see if we can get you in there for a little free reading. Also, doing those things I mentioned helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and or subscribe to my channel, doing all those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it does want to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful for that. These are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I also offer personal readings, and all that information is also listed in the description box of this video below. All right, Leos, as you go throughout this week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, though, you hang in there and you take care.